So we're continuing on the projects. The next one is behind me. This is the main entrance from the pasture behind me into our cow yard. And the bulls are behind me, always watching. Anyway, this has plagued my family for a number of years. This main pasture is low, swampy ground, and when you have cattle that are walking through it, they create these bogs, and it becomes just a watery mess. I'm gonna walk ahead here so it doesn't look bad where I'm standing right now because it's dry, but after cattle go through here a number of times, it gets really watery and really boggy. So much so that you get more than 2 or 3 cows that go through here and they're up to their bellies in mud. So we're going to be building it up. There is a culvert that runs water from that hillside all the way down and comes through here. We're going to put a culvert underneath here, which is actually that black pipe right there, and build this up so that we have basically a land bridge for the cattle to come across so they don't have to walk through mud belly deep in the spring. Well, anytime they come up here, because it always has water in here. So that's the project. We talked about it with the guy who's going to come out with his backhoe and take care of it. So I want to get some pre-work pictures done because I haven't done that in the past. So pre-work, and then I will shoot some video when he gets done so you can see it, and then you'll actually get to see when I bring the cows in this fall for preg checking what we did and how it looks. So anyway, that's the plan. So just getting stuff organized for Bob to come out and do the work and put the culvert in so that we can have a better system to bring our cattle in. I realize that when you're looking at me, you can't really gauge the true issue that we're dealing with, but I haven't had cows through here in probably 2 weeks, and you can still see water at the bottom of their tracks. There's some water, and that's where the top of the water is. That's a good foot down from here, and not telling how far deeper they went in when they stepped. It's holding me right now, but I'm a little less than a cow. Not much, but a little less. But makes it tough for the cows, but it makes it even tougher for the calves to get through when they have to walk. I would say, let's see here, probably 40 feet through this. It's hard for me to walk, and I'm not sinking in. So hopefully this will solve the problem of an ill-placed drainage ditch right through the pasture. And this would be the finished product. So we've got a culvert in there to run the water underneath. This will probably fill up with some water, but we're going to see how it reacts this spring and adjust if necessary. But then the cows, they'll be able to walk in there when it's dry, but they can walk over here when it's wet to get through where I'm walking, and then have an easy walk up into the yard. So hopefully no more mud. So, and there's a shot of bulls. So, but anyway, well, one project done. Well, I thought we were done, but there was a little update yesterday with this. We decided that, oh, there's the bulls talking. We decided that instead of having a low spot here and the bridge here, we put a second culvert in to span the entire width, and we now have the whole area filled in so that there isn't a low boggy spot. The cattle can walk across the whole area. As you can see, they decided to come up and leave, and it worked just fine. So this is the entrance to the culvert. What I'm going to do, and there's rock around there, so that should keep it from moving and washing out. Oops, there's rock around there, so that should be moving out. I am going to take and run a couple strands of barbed wire from that post around this hole, and there's another post over there. I'm going to run some barbed wire around here to keep the cattle from walking through that area. You can see they got close. They were casing it out, but it doesn't look like they went in there. So, but I will put barbed wire around there to keep those cattle from going in there more. So, otherwise, looks like it worked. So we'll keep watching it, and hopefully it continues to be a positive for the cows. All right.